You know, I was originally planning on not even covering anything about Call of Duty this year. I wasn't going to play it, that was for sure, but considering the campaign for Black Ops 7 was a continuation of Black Ops 2, and it was going to have all those characters from BO2, I assumed it would have at least a decent campaign, nothing too special, but just a regular old COD campaign. But then they went and said it was a co-op campaign, and that's when my doubts started to arise, because the last time they did a co-op campaign was Black Ops 3, and that one was complete garbage, as we all know. I did not expect them, though, to release one of the most dog-shit campaigns in the existence of the franchise. Something that takes the Black Ops 2 property, its locations, its characters, and just completely shits all over it. This is the worst campaign since Black Ops 4. And if you know anything about Black Ops 4, that game didn't have a campaign. That's how abysmally dog shit this campaign is in Black Ops 7. And again, I haven't even played the campaign, or the game at all for that matter, which is why the gameplay in this video is all Battlefield 6. I have Black Ops 7 on Game Pass for free, and even I can't even be bothered to install and play it. It's that bad. I've watched pretty much all of it from start to finish, so I pretty much know everything that I need to know, and I just need to show you guys how lazy, uninspired, and sloppy this campaign is this year. As someone who loved Black Ops 1 and 2, and even the Cold War campaign I thought was really good, this is just a slap in the face to anyone that enjoys a good old COD campaign. Now, if you do, for some reason, care about the story to this game, I will warn you now, what you are about to see will contain spoilers. We will be discussing and going over spoilers in this video. So this is a little mashup that I've put together of a bunch of clips I've seen floating around that just sums up the events of this campaign perfectly.
What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Like, what the actual fuck am I playing? That it? What the fuck am I playing? Did she just fucking turn into Captain America?
Yeah, so seeing that, I can imagine you're probably thinking, what in the ever-living fuck did I just watch? And you're not alone. I think even if you were high on the most powerful drugs and you watched this, you'd probably still be thinking something ain't right. What the fuck is going on? We got Resident Evil style boss fights in the COD campaign with massive flower things with glowing weak spots, throwing giant machetes at Menendez, a giant Harper boss fight, fucking Timu Captain America, and quite possibly the most cringe-inducing stereotypical villain of all time with the corniest dialogue imaginable.
You're just like your father. A big, fat failure. No. You pathetic, mindless drones! You're nothing but tools for the goddamn...
Shut up, bitch!
Right now I'm in the process of playing through Resident Evil 6, and somehow even that game's wild action sequences are more grounded than Black Ops 7. I don't know how that is, because Resident Evil 6 is a crazy over-the-top action game, but that just goes to show you how lost COD has become. The gameplay of this campaign is all just preparing you for the endgame mode after you beat the campaign. So of course, the Warzone mechanics are in the game, armor plates, tanky-ass enemies. There are weapon upgrades and weapon rarities just like in Warzone. A lot of the missions take place on the Warzone map, which has reused locations from Black Ops 6 multiplayer, by the way. Oh, and did I mention this has Warzone mechanics? I just gotta make sure you know, because they're really trying to shove Warzone up everything's ass, it seems. I mean, everyone loved those open combat Warzone missions from MW3, right? So they went and made almost an entire game with those mechanics in mind. They just cannot stop themselves from shoving Warzone down our throats every chance they get. It is so infuriating. 90% of this campaign, though, they try to nostalgia bait you so hard with locations from previous Black Ops games. There's a scene with the Vorkuta prison escape, which most of you probably know from the Black Ops 1 mission with Reznov, one of the best campaign missions. And for some reason, the prisoners are like zombies in the new one, and somehow it just loses any sort of atmosphere and looks like shit compared to the original. Here's a quick comparison showing the two one after another.
Sacrifice, Mason. We Russians know this better than anyone. Prepare yourself, mate! Mason! Over here!
Ascend from darkness.
I mean, it truly is just pathetic, man. Somehow with machines that are like 100 times more powerful than the 360 and PS3, the set pieces just suck fat dick compared to what they could do on the 360 and PS3. It's just awful, man. They are so creatively bankrupt, it's sadly just really obvious to see. Even with reusing beloved characters from Black Ops 2 like David Mason, Menendez, Harper, Karma, all the characters from Black Ops 2, they somehow could not make a good campaign. And I haven't even gotten into how lazy the campaign is in its design. How it's like 50 steps back in this area. So it's a co-op campaign, and while you're in co-op, you play as Mason, Harper, this new character 50-50, the Temu Captain America chick, and Samuels, I think his name is. So 4 players. But you also have the option of playing it solo, as you should like every COD campaign, right? So these missions are designed to have your entire squad with you right next to you when you're battling. But when you play solo, it's just Mason. You're alone. And the other characters talk to you like they're there, but I guess they're just figments of your imagination because they're not actually there with you on the battlefield. So they couldn't even bother to give you AI teammates in the campaign. Something they've done for 20 years of making COD games, giving you actually like comrades on the battlefield. Activision, the company owned by Microsoft, some of the biggest AI dick riders in the world, have no problem using AI to create AI slop Studio Ghibli calling cards, but cannot give you AI teammates in their solo campaign. Actually, unbelievable levels of laziness here. Also, the campaign is online only, meaning if you lose connection or can't play on an internet connection for whatever reason, then I guess you ain't playing the campaign that day. Even worse though is that there are no checkpoints if you get disconnected, or God forbid you want to pause your game to take a piss or something. You can't even pause the game during the campaign because it's online only. And you get kicked for inactivity in the single player campaign. Meaning if for whatever reason you have to stop playing for like 10 minutes, then you have to restart the entire mission after you get kicked. It's laughably pathetic. How did they let this happen? And even in cutscenes, the game can just interrupt you and kick you off for in-game updates too.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm in the middle of a campaign cutscene and I get this? Bruh, that is a joke. That is an actual joke.
Modern Warzone just sums it up perfectly there. It's just a absolute joke. Always online single player campaigns are just always fucking slop as far as I've seen. And this is just no different. There should be no reason why in a single player game you have to be connected to the internet. I know why it's the case this year. It's because it's tied to your multiplayer rank so you can play the campaign and also level up for multiplayer and everything like that. But if it's fucking up the experience this badly, then it's just not worth it. And you could even get thrown into other players' games randomly and talk to them in game chat while the cutscenes are playing. I'm not even joking, this is something that happens.
Goro Majima? Is that you?
Why are you in my game? I don't know who you people are!
I don't know how that even happens, but somehow it matches you with other players in the cutscenes, and you can just hear them talk and ruin the cutscene. Just an absolute failure on all fronts here for the campaign aspect of this game. I've heard people make this defense, oh, the campaign sucks, but at least the endgame is good. And I just don't understand that take, because you're ruining one of the most important aspects of a COD game, what the entire game is themed around, the campaign. That's where the influence for maps and the multiplayer comes from, or at least it used to be. It might be the other way around these days, with them reusing Black Ops 6 assets for the campaign, and just the overall Warzone-ification slop of every game mode. But it used to be the multiplayer maps were made from the locations within the campaign. It's how it's always been in the old COD games. And the same goes for the factions and the people you play as in the multiplayer. It was always based on the factions from the campaign. Well, to no surprise in Black Ops 7, Kagan, the main antagonist, is also an annoying-ass announcer for the multiplayer. Who would have thought that an annoying character in the campaign as a villain would translate to a obnoxious announcer that you just don't want to listen to, that I in fact had to mute in the beta because it was so annoying. And the endgame, it sounds cool at first, right? What it's gonna end up being is just a camo grind simulator. That's what it's gonna be at some point. Just endless, pointless time sinks to grind camos that you'll eventually not care about in like 8 months when the next game comes out. I think the perfect word to really describe it is just soulless, man. It has no soul left. And it's really a shame because with the reboot of Modern Warfare with Modern Warfare 2019, I actually thought they kind of had it back with the campaign. It looked like they actually knew what they were doing. It was gritty. They weren't afraid to get kind of controversial with it. I thought Modern Warfare 19 and even Cold War had good stories. I thought they were good campaigns. And Black Ops 7 is, I think, unfortunately, the peak of ass in terms of these campaigns. It is awful. I don't think they can really get much worse. So yeah, I am glad I didn't even bother downloading COD this year because I did think about playing the campaign because I usually do enjoy them. But no, not this one. It's not even worth it. It would make me just more pissed off than anything downloading that and playing it. Let me know what you guys think of the Black Ops 7 campaign though, if you've seen it, or God rest your soul, you've played it. If you enjoyed the video or found it helpful, feel free to leave a like as well as subscribe to my channel for more content. I also want to give a huge shout out to all of my channel members for your support. If you'd like to become a member for some exclusive perks, you can either use the join button or the link that's down in the description. And as always, thanks for watching and have a great day.